Morning, tubers. It's Saturday, May 14th, and that's the time. And there's a temp in the garage. It's a nice day outside. We're going to probably hit 98 today, and tomorrow we'll hit triple digits. Been watching Kenny, Coffees and Cars. Was thinking of taking that down this morning, but then Pat and I had a brain fart. Let's get the 39 started. So that's what this video is going to be on today. Getting the 39 started. Here's the fuel tank, just to get it running. I got to go and get some fuel line and a few other things. We got a battery and starting fluid, and I got to get some gas and, like I said, a few other things. So we'll be going to O'Reilly's later. I did charge up last night the other camera that does. God, now I can't think of it. But anyway. So we'll get that going, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it starts. I'm hoping it starts. But yeah. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. All right. Well, I got to get a hold of Richard. Let's see when the last time this was run, but I like the excess spark plug wires myself. The length. So the goal is to get it running. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to pull all the plugs. I'm not going to put new plugs in it, new cap, new rotor, none of that. We're going to see if it fires up on this. I took the air cleaner off. Disconnected the fuel line from it, and then this got galled up on the inside, pulling the fitting out of there. So I'll show you that in a minute. So we'll just use the vent line. Pour gas in to fill the bowl up. So the game plan, pull the plugs out, squirt Marvel Mystery Oil down, get the 3/4 inch drive out, and hook it up. Now you can't see it down there. And hook it up and start spinning the motor over by hand. Want to do that the first couple of times. When we do that, we'll check the points, check the coil, and clean the plugs and put them back in and see if she'll fire. If she fires, then we'll start with plugs, points, condenser. We'll give it a complete tune-up, but not until she fires. I'm not putting any money into it. All right, later. Here's that fitting that came out. You can see it there in the end where it galled up. So we'll worry about that when the time comes. The engine's got to run. That's the whole thing. Right now, the engine has to run for us to move forward. So more in a minute, guys. Here are the plugs. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, running a little rich there when you shut her off there, Rich. Yeah. So and then the element's all gone. So that's that. That was the fuel line, the hook up to the fuel tank until, and I think I showed you this, guys, until that got all buggered up. It's coming out tight, but I don't know if it'll even thread back in. Then it probably would leak to beat the band. So yeah, it doesn't even want to. Come on. She doesn't want to start. That thing's all buggered up, and that's why. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but I'm not going to mess with it. I don't want to bugger it up anymore. We got new birds living in up there. Are you guys moving in? See the nest? Right now he's playing on the dish, on the bracket. Okay. All right. So I'll find a new sight glass and everything else for it. I don't want to keep it pretty much stock until we decide if that engine doesn't run, it's getting stripped. We got rat rod in the making. So how many are up there? Oh, okay. I see where they're at. They're right in there. Yeah. That looks like a hornet's nest up there. I'm gonna head to take a look. Looks like the ladder's getting broken out. All right, well, we're on the car today. All right, next up, drop Marvel Mystery Oil down the cylinders. Get the 3/4 inch drive set out, and let's start spinning this thing around. More in a minute, guys. Ooh, tripod, time lapse. Later. Time lapse is set up. 3/4 inch drive set is out. So we'll find the right socket and get underneath there and see if we can turn this over. All right, more in a minute. What was it? The best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah. It's yeah, okay. It ain't gonna work. The socket, that is. So, let's see, we get the gloves on and maybe grab a fan blade or two and see if we spin it that way. I don't want to use the starter, so. Let's see the crack right there on the hose. Yeah, it'd be neat, all hoses and everything. We just want to see if it fires. All right. So I put the 3/4 inch drive set back. All right, hang on. All right. Yeah, ooh. Belt's loose. But she's spinning. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hang on, guys. All right. The motor spins, as you saw, quite easily. But we're going to clean the plugs, check them, re-gap them if necessary, and put them back in. More in a minute. All right, we just dumped gas down here, and it started leaking here, so we're going to get a screwdriver and tighten the top of the carburetor down. I do not want to get a rebuild kit. Not yet. And all the plugs are back in, cleaned, re-gapped. And I had the cap off, looked at the rotor, it's dirty and it's old, but it looked do, and ran a piece of file across the points just to clean them up. And looks like we're getting ready. I'm going to go get the battery and drop it in. Okay, we're live. We're videoing. We're doing whatever. You ready to see? Got the gas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Do we got a fire extinguisher? Dad?
Yeah, hanging up by the door going into the house.
I mean, that would be a good idea, right? I mean... Don't worry about grabbing it. Just stay clear. I got it.
I think I got it in neutral.
Gas in.
You ready?
Go for it. What was that, John?
I don't believe this.
What was that?
I don't believe this.
It fucking stumbled. It sputtered.
It sputtered.
With no starting fluid.
Yeah, just put some gas in it. Okay.
You want me to keep my hand here?
Here we go.
Oh my. It's pumping fuel. There's there's varnish coming out of the gas line.
Huh?
There's varnish coming out of the gas line.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, that
Toss me that rag.
tells me the fuel pump works then.
Yeah, you should see. Look at the color of it.
Holy smokes.
No, it's brown. Look at it. Looks like tea.
All right, ready?
Hold on.
I just want to get it to idle.
Go. We got to rebuild the carb, Dad.
Okay.
We got to rebuild the carb. And at this point, we should check the oil then. Make sure it's got oil.
I already checked the oil. It's got oil.
Okay.
All right. Well, it fires, so we'll get a carb kit.
Rebuild the carb.
All right. Hold on. Let me shut this down. I'm going to bring you guys back. Hang on. Well, I can't believe it started the first time. We got the carburetor off. I'm going to get a hold of Rock Auto and get a rebuild kit coming. And we'll fix that one fitting on it, and then we'll put that little mini fuel tank on it, and we'll sit there and see if we get it running a little bit longer. I will get this heater hose because this one's shot, and we'll replace that so we can put some coolant in it. But all the hoses are going to have to be replaced on this. So, all right. You guys have a good one. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. More to come on this one. Sorry guys for the hand, but I realized that that I had taken video on my phone and had sent it so I could send it to Richard of the car running, and so it's a longer video. Pat was standing there with the squirt bottle of gasoline, just sitting there constantly filling the float bowl, and the car was running, and it just sounded great. So I included that at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and hey, another milestone, 39's running. Thanks, everybody have a good weekend. Later.
Now.
I'm just keep squirting it in.
All right, let it go.
That's